welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Clara. If you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. Today we are cleaning our place in the time it takes to wash and dry our sheets. Kind of. It's gonna take me way longer than that because I have so much on my list to do today. I have some guests coming into town, so I have the whole like upstairs to do, the guest rooms up there, the bathroom up there. I want to clean up the patio. I need to do like my standard Sunday weekly reset that I usually do. If that little phrase that I just said, in the time it takes to wash and dry my sheets, sounds familiar, it's because I do this series on TikTok where I post a video pretty much every week of me cleaning my apartment, or it's no longer an apartment, it's a house now, but of me cleaning my house in the time it takes to wash and dry my sheets. I vlog it. It usually goes pretty viral, so maybe that's where you recognize me from, but we're doing it today for YouTube because I actually didn't do this on Sunday. It's Thursday now. I'm really behind schedule, but it's honestly works better this way because then when the guests come in, it's gonna be fresh. It's gonna be like towards the beginning of the clean versus towards the end of the clean if I had done it on Sunday. I'm a very chaotic person with my creative process and just living in general. I don't really clean up after myself. I will just go through my day and then clean up in like one sweep, kind of. I don't pick up after myself as I go. I've just never been that person. I'm not gonna be that person. I've tried to be that person. It's not possible for me. So we're fueled up. I just got coffee and a croissant at one of my favorite restaurants, Sorelli. If you're visiting Charleston, they have like a Italian restaurant for dinner, brunch, whatever, but then there's Sorelli Mercato, which is a little coffee shop in the front of it. That's my favorite. I get an iced latte with whole milk and one of their chocolate croissants. Assuming that the croissants are fresh, there's so much dust. I already ate that though. That doesn't last long around here. It looks like it's gonna rain, just kind of like optimal for a cleaning day, so it's like not like I could be doing anything else. Let's get started with getting the sheets in the wash. Actually, I think I have a load of laundry that I need to switch over first. Let's get the sheets going, let's get the clothes switched over, and then let's make a little plan for the day. That's the first step. I need to make sure I have plans made for my guests, like reservations and itinerary and stuff. And I also need to make sure I have a plan for the day because I have a lot to do. And if it's not on my list, it's not getting done. Moment of truth. How dim is this light? How do you even change that? Like, that's so high up there, but it's definitely dying. I've never thought about that. Do I call maintenance for that? They would probably laugh at me. Anyways, it's just gonna be pitch black in here. Let's see how this smells. Gotta do a little sniff test. That's fine. I re-ran it this morning. Speaking of lists of things to do today, I also have a little project in my closet. Hi, Polly. I got this hanging jewelry organizer thing that I just need to install. I have a little friend. You wanna say hi? Do you hang dry your bikinis or do you put them in the dryer? This is my little drying rack I've had for years. I got it at IKEA. I really like it. Should probably get two because I just have so much hang drying stuff, but today it's not that bad. And these are all the clothes that I need to fold later today. I guess Polly is trying to help clean because she's licking my bedding. That's so odd. Thanks, but no thanks. There's really 3 loads of laundry that I need to do for my bed today. There's my actual sheet, the duvet cover, and girl, no one can take me seriously when you're in the frame. Duvet cover and shams, and then this new blanket that I've started layering on top of my sheets below the duvet because it looks more hotel-y, but that also means that I have another load of laundry to do. I don't know if I should be washing this one as often as I wash my sheets or as often as I wash my duvet. So that's undecided, but it's a duvet day regardless, so I'm just gonna wash everything. This is what I'll add to the laundry if I need whites to be a little bit brighter. The Branch Basics Oxygen Boost works pretty well for getting like my fake tan off of sheets too if it's lingering more than usual. And then this is the laundry detergent that I've been using lately. I love a lavender detergent and I like how small this bottle is. I'm in a rental, so I have like no control over like the actual appliances, and I have a feeling these are very, very old, but I do the sheets on the whitest white cycle, which is hot, high, I don't know. I just do it because it said white and it's white. After I put my sheets in, I usually move on to my bathroom. I like to think of things in like time batching chunks with the laundry. So in the time it takes the sheets to wash, I'm usually doing the bedroom, bathroom, Polly's little area, and that's pretty much all I can get done in that time. And then in the second load, which is the dryer, which is usually an hour for each, so an hour in the washer, hour in the dryer. The dryer, I usually do kitchen, living room, dining room, which is just like a table in the kitchen, floors, and that's pretty much it. I never really do the upstairs unless I have guests, and that's kind of like a separate guest prep thing. So that is how I maintain essentially a 1-bedroom area in the time it takes to wash and dry my sheets. There's no way I could do the whole house, but it's just like a fun little game. It's like a little race against the clock. I hate this toilet seat. Do you see how it like freaking moves around? It's always done that, and I don't know how to tighten it up. I've tried before. It's like the bane of my existence. The shower is by far my least favorite thing to clean. I did get a handheld shower head, which has made it like kind of easier, but I still don't like it. And now do y'all see why I hate cleaning the shower? My theory is there's something wrong with the way that this shower was like graded and built, like in the actual home, because water and like mold, mildew, like I don't know what it is. Like it literally looks like algae sometimes, just collects like around the edge. And I think it's because it doesn't like drain properly. Because all that stuff I just scrubbed off the ground was from 2 weeks. And I feel like that's like a pretty regular like cleaning regimen, fully scrubbing your shower. But I don't know, I just think there's something wrong. The shower just like is the death of me. And I clearly don't wear gloves or like shoes or anything when I clean it. I get comments about that. It's because I clean it so often and it always looks like that I'm just like so desensitized to it. I don't even care. But it's looking good for now. I guarantee you in like 5 days, there's already gonna be stuff growing in there again. And I squeegee it. I air it out. Like I don't know what else to do. If this happens to your shower and you found a fix for it, let me know. Last thing I'm gonna do in here is swap out some fresh towels and I'll wash these. And usually I'll swap out my little mantra cards, but I actually lost like the deck of them. There's a box that these come in and you can like swap them out weekly. I lost it a couple weeks ago. You've probably noticed that I have been full of energy and life for the past couple of weeks, which is not necessarily the case, but I just haven't had a chance to change it out because I don't know where I put it. But one thing I always do when I'm like done cleaning a room is I will light a candle. I just have this random one in here right now because I like the jar of it, but I need to cut the wick. So let me go get my wick cutter. If you don't know, cutting off the like bulbous part at the end of your wick after you burn it for a while and just trimming it down like that is better for the candle, and then you won't get that like snap crackly pop type of burn. It's just better all around. So trim your wicks. If you're curious what cleaning supplies I used in here too, I just had some Clorox wipes to disinfect like toilet, sink, what have you. These are grapefruit scented. I just got these in a package. They smell really good. This is the glass cleaner that I have right now. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. The smell is like really overpowering. It's not like crazy streak free to the point where I would buy it again. It's okay. Like I'm obviously gonna use it up. It's just not like a holy grail for me. I've been using 7th generation toilet bowl cleaner. This is the bathroom cleaner that I used in the shower. It's lavender and lime, this Aspen Clean brand. It's really good. I think it's like EWG certified or something. I got this in an EWG PR package, I believe. Then I just have some gloves, and these are the little mini trash bags that I use in my trash cans in the bathrooms, because I would just use like Target bags or just grocery store bags, but everywhere uses paper bags now, so I buy these. And if you're curious about the trash can itself, in case you caught that, this is on my Amazon storefront. I love it. It like hides the liner, it looks more sleek. It's the little things. I am considering myself done in here aside from the floors because I'm going to do floors all at the end. It's just easier that way so I'm not dragging the machine around. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This is like a little scrub brush thing that I use in the shower. Scotch Brite. I probably got it at Target or something. Anyways, done in here. I will vacuum and mop and do all the floors and stuff all at once at the end. I piled up all the bedding and the pillows onto the bed so they're out of the way, but the only thing that really ever needs to be done in the bedroom is putting away clothes because there's always clean laundry that needs to be folded, and I do some like dusting and surface cleaning on these lamps. They collect a lot of dust, those black ones. Nightstands, dresser, and then I started treating the closet as its own room because like it's massive and it kind of is its own room, but I've been putting away my clothes and like keeping up with things in here very nicely this week. I do have some, this is a little project that I want to do, is like hang up these necklaces. I got these acrylic thingies, not really shelves, just like hangers for necklaces and sunglasses. So I have all of those organized because this was a project I did earlier in the week. Is I finally like organized my jewelry. I purged some of it that I don't wear, and then I think I'm gonna get like way more use out of things and actually wear earrings and stuff outside of my usual now that I can see all of them while I'm getting ready. So I'm excited about this. The organizer that I just ordered came in the mail last night, so that'll be set up today. I'll probably do that after the cleaning, or if I'm in the mood for a side quest, maybe I'll do that now. Actually, no. Let's put away all of this laundry. I love using this fabric freshener. It's from this brand By Matter. I love their surface spray too. They really only have a handful of products, but it's a really good like luxury cleaning brand. Very, very expensive, and it ships from the UK, which I think makes it a little bit more expensive, but very good. And this is great if you have like a lot of dry, clean fabrics or like stuff that you wear on the regular that you don't want to wash a lot. You can use it on upholsteries and like your couch and bed and stuff like I do, or you could use it on actual clothing. I've embarked on my jewelry organizing side quest, and I hung up the first one. I'm not even using the wall anchors because I'm too lazy, and I feel like it'll be fine. I might regret those words, but I'm gonna hang them like this on this little rod, if you can see that. I think it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna take a while to get them all up there, but then afterwards it'll just be like unhooking whichever one I want to wear. And I'm trying to figure out at what height I want to hang the second one. There's a third too, but I'm thinking the third might have to go on this wall with sunglasses hanging off of it. I might do necklace, necklace, sunglasses over here. I mean, there's no wrong way to do it, especially because no one really sees this space. Okay, this might be my favorite little Amazon project I've ever done. These worked out perfectly, and it wasn't as tedious as I thought to put each one on here. And I mean, it's like obviously not the strongest thing in the world, but also I don't have super heavy jewelry, so do with that information what you will. Technically these were sunglass holders. This is how they were supposed to be used. So since I had one extra one, I was like, why not put sunglasses on this one? And the reason that this one is kind of positioned weirdly on the wall is because I wanted to be able to add like even one more down here or one more up here if I wanted to expand on that. So that's why it's kind of just floating right there, but doesn't look like too odd considering I have all of this below it. I'm debating if I want to hang up that painting. It needs to be adjusted. Like in the move, you can see that the whatever was holding the drawing and this is thrifted, by the way, so I have no idea where you could get this, but I love the framing on it and it needs to be adjusted. So I'm going to take that in somewhere. That's totally worth doing. I mean, it's totally worth having someone else do because I don't want to mess that up. It's like my prized possession. But look at how good this is. I'm obsessed. It looks so like chic, and I'm pretty sure the set of 3 of these little rod things was, I want to say like $10. It was not expensive at all, and you can clearly use it for like a couple different things. I don't know if I would put anything heavier than like what I have on it right now. Like maybe you could do like neckties, maybe not. I don't know if they're that sturdy. I definitely wouldn't do belts on these, but maybe they have a more heavy duty one that you could do belts on. But it's giving Hannah Montana Dream Closet. It's giving boutique energy. I love this. Very successful side quest. Now after the bedroom, bathroom, and closet, I usually move on to this little area, which is the laundry room and Polly's room. And you might be thinking that this looks very clean. It is, because I just cleaned it off camera because I already showed you that disgusting shower, and I cannot take more cleaning criticism than I'm probably gonna get from that today. So I just went ahead and cleaned this bathroom. It's a half bathroom that I've just kind of like dedicated to her space, but because it's the half bathroom downstairs, when there's guests over, like this is the bathroom that some people tend to gravitate toward. They're totally welcome to go use my bathroom through the bedroom, but I understand like not wanting to walk through someone's bedroom. Like this one's closer. But with that being said, it's usually kind of nasty because this is where like Polly's litter box is, and she's not the cleanest pet you can own. So let me give you a little rundown of her setup in here. There's a little pedestal sink, so her litter box, and this is like her little castle playhouse situation that she loves to death. Clearly she's like eating it. I would totally buy her another one, but you can't buy them anymore, so she's just gonna have to live with this one. I might have to get one custom made. But anyways, she has a litter box right here, sink right here, mirror. Obviously I need to put another hand towel in here. I totally forgot that. I just refilled the soap, and then nothing crazy to it. There's another one of those trash cans that I love in here. I have some custom matches that I made. I made these in a previous video and I posted a tutorial, but it's Polly's place. Totally should have wrote thanks for hopping by, but missed opportunity. I only made, how many is that? 6 of them, and I have it in this little thrifted dish on the back of the toilet, and I think it's so cute. This is basically like for people to take. You know how there's matches at restaurants and stuff? That's my version, but it's in Polly's bathroom because if people have to suffer through this bathroom, they might as well get a little souvenir from it. I have these not paintings, these prints above that are just a DIY. I printed these at Walmart and then put them in Target frames. I should probably dust. I'll just do that with my finger really quick. But yeah, super simple in here. Just 2 pictures above the toilet, a little thing of matches, trash can, all of Polly's shit, literally, and then oh, here's a nightlight, but that never gets turned on. She doesn't need a nightlight at night anymore. She also has a rug out here because this is really where she gravitates. Like, she hangs out kind of from this point back, as you can see. So there's a rug right here, and then I also put a baby gate in here too if I ever need to like corral her, because I was worried that she might like go near the door, like the front door that is, and get out or something. Like, I didn't want her to go near the door if I was like carrying something in from the car. Like, if I ever needed to kind of corral her, I wanted there to be an option. The longer I've lived here, the more I've realized she's like never leaves this area to begin with, so it's kind of pointless. But it's nice to have, and that baby gate is kind of discreet. Like, when it's open, you would never really notice it. So for cleaning purposes, from here back is all clean. And in case you were wondering, we are long past washing and drying the sheets. I've just been switching the laundry as I go. I'm doing a load of clothing right now, and I think all the bedding is clean, so we could probably put that on right now, actually. I just took everything off the counters if you're wondering why it looks so barren, but it shouldn't take me long, so I'm gonna put on some music and just knock this out. Alexa, play Post Malone Radio. Kitchen and little dining area is looking good. I have the dishwasher running right now, and I'm waiting for the ruggable. If you didn't realize, this is a ruggable, which is a machine washable rug. So there's like this pad down, and then you saw me peel off like the rug itself, and then you can machine wash that, like put it in your dryer. I really like it for the kitchen because if you drop like raw egg or like meat juices or anything gross on a runner in your kitchen, kind of hard to like clean and sanitize, but that's why I love ruggable in here. I've worked with them in the past, and I think I have a code, assuming that they haven't like shut it off. I haven't worked with them in well over a year, but I've had this one for well over like 2.5 years. Holding up great. I love it. This is the comfort pad too, so it has like a little bit more of a squish, kind of like those mats that you would stand in like in a kitchen in a restaurant. So that's what this is if you were curious. But that's in the washer right now. I'll put it in the dryer and then roll it back out, and it'll be good as new. So candle is lit in here, which means that these spaces are considered done in my eyes. And my flowers from last week are still going strong. Well, I mean, they're starting to fade, but they look fine. I've just been replacing the water to make sure it's like fresh and not like grimy. You know how it gets kind of nasty the longer they sit in there? I should probably have trimmed those leaves, but that's okay. And then I combined a few of them so that it just looked a little bit better. And let me show you. I also went back in here and like got these ones out because these ones were kind of suffering, and I added some from, like, see, there's like fruit flies. I think that's where my fruit flies come from, at the flowers, honestly, which, oh well, small price to pay. But I just added some peonies in here and took out the filler flowers because if you noticed earlier, those ones were looking a little funky. I think because these don't get a ton of light, like that one never even opened up. Now moving on to the living room. Like I said, I'm not really good about cleaning up after myself as I go, and I did my nails yesterday. Let me show you before they fall off because of all this cleaning I'm doing. I did little sardine fish and they're starting to chip because I didn't wear gloves when I did the shower earlier, but that's my own fault. But I tend to do my nails right here, and you can see this is the aftermath, so I need to put all of this back. This all goes in these little boxes that I have from the Container Store, and I keep them in my closet because there's not enough space in my bathroom. So this should be quick and easy, but also kind of gross of me. It's just the truth. Good is new. Unfortunately, this is one area of my home that I just get so many questions about the furniture. If you're wondering, this couch is from a local store called Celadon, and so is this coffee table. I have similar ones linked on my website. I can't vouch for them, but they're like similar in look and price point too. So if you're local to Charleston, you can go to Celadon and get things similar to this because they don't even have like the exact things in stock at all the times. Otherwise, go to my website if you're interested in like this furniture setup because I love it in here. It's so cozy. Bottom rug is from World Market. Top rug is from Serena and Lily, and then this is also just kind of a local like home goods local store warehouse sale type of situation, so I can't link any of this, but that's kind of what makes home decor fun, is you can find things when you least expect them and it all eventually will come together. But I just fluffed the couch. I didn't wash the cushions because no one's staying and sleeping on the actual couch. If someone was sleeping on the couch, then I would totally wash the cushion covers, so that way if they're like face is up against it, it smells all fresh and clean. But I did wash this blanket today, and I sprayed that fabric freshener on it too. I mean, probably not going to spend a lot of time here, but I did want it to look as clean as possible. And if you're wondering, like, is the Queen of England visiting? No, I just like to have my place looking like no one actually lives here, and it will naturally become a disaster the longer people are here and visiting, because I'm not gonna like clean and do my closing shift and everything like while I have guests. So I like to do like a super deep clean before guests come, because then I'm starting with like a super clean slate, and then maybe like the mess won't be as noticeable or as bad. Hopefully someone gets the vibe. It's like the same vibe as your mom wanting you to clean your room before people came over to eat dinner, you know? It's like, that's the energy that I bring. I also cleaned over here. There's a bunch of shoes that need to go away, and I wiped down this table. This table is from CB2, and these little shoe storage bins are from Overstock, which I don't know if Overstock exists anymore. I think it's Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. It's online, and they sell them in a bunch of places, so I have those linked on like my storefront, my website, probably my LTK at this point. Just some books, and it's a little entryway. I feel like this video is low-key working like a house tour because I'm showing you every corner of my house as I clean it. So I might as well start answering questions that I get about where certain stuff is from. Now, don't be deceived with how clean this room is, because this is literally what the bottom of the stairs looks like. I am so bad about bringing stuff up the stairs. I just toss it right here. I need to get a stair. Actually, I don't need to get a stair basket because that would probably make the problem worse. So I'm gonna bring all of this upstairs and put it where it belongs. Like, it all has a spot. This is all stuff that I've gotten for the welcome baskets for my guests. If you don't know, I do like local little goodies and welcome baskets with a postcard with the Wi-Fi information and stuff on it. I'll show you that later, obviously, but I've just been collecting stuff through the week, so I didn't have to go out and do like a mad dash around town to get all that stuff. I've just been buying it like as I see it at random stores that I happen to be going to. So that's all stuff for welcome baskets. I have some, maybe these aren't clean anymore. How long have they been sitting here? Towels for the guest room, command strips to hang something up in the guest room that fell down. This is a mirror that I just got to add to the guest room so that if someone wants to do makeup at that desk in there, they can have a little mirror. This is like pool and beach towel stuff that all get stored upstairs that I just need to bring back up there. Something I need to bring to my friend, some returns I have to do that I'm probably gonna stow away in my trunk of my car. Beach bag, and then this is a new base suitcase that I got, one of the glossy ones. Morning. I got distracted by a side quest last night. I went to play pickleball and then I got a drink with Lauren. So we're back at it again this morning. I pretty much finished my like standard Sunday reset last night. If you're wondering, yes, I am marinating in fake tan. I'm doing an express one so I can wash it off in a couple hours. Honestly, if you find a YouTube video of mine where I'm not self-tanning at some point in the vlog, go buy a lottery ticket because I'm always lathered up. Ugh, and I'm like sticking to the seats. I wanted to run my errands while I was tanning, but I wanted to get out early early, so I'm literally the first person sitting in the parking lot, but I just couldn't get in the car once it started to like heat up, you know, especially with a tan on. So I'm out at 7:30. Well, I got up and like out at 7:30. It's 7:50 now, and I'm sitting in the parking lot of Whole Foods waiting for them to open. I need to get half and half for coffee because I haven't had coffee yet today, and I was gonna make some myself instead of buying it out and go actually wait, there's a coffee shop in Whole Foods, isn't there? But I've heard it's bad. Maybe I'll try it. So I have cold brew, but I need half and half like through the weekend. I've been requested a cheese board, so I have cheese board stuff written down. I need to stop and get rum because I want to do a mojito recipe like in my little canned cocktails, so I have to go get rum. That's on the way back. I need to get some waters for the guest rooms because I always leave a couple bottled water up there, but I don't buy bottled water for myself. Did I just say watered bottle? I don't buy that like for myself, but I'll just go and buy individual ones to put in the guest room like whenever people are coming, just in case they forget to get water, they don't want to walk downstairs, whatever. I also want to get some welcome basket final touches. I want to get some red clay hot honey, I think, for one person. I don't know. I do these welcome baskets of all local stuff. I think I've mentioned this before. And when I say local, I mean like hyper local, like made in Charleston. I want you to turn that bottle around and I want it to say made in Charleston. So believe it or not, a really good place to go for that is Whole Foods because they'll label local stuff with like a little sticker on the shelf. So you can just be looking at like the cookie aisle or the spice aisle or something and just look for that local sticker if you want to do something similar. And then local usually means within like a 3-state radius. So sometimes it's not hyper local. But depending on where you live, you might not be able to do like a hyper local basket, so maybe you could just do one like of stuff made in your state or something if you wanted to do the same idea. But Whole Foods is actually a really good place for that because they have that little designation on their tags, so I'm gonna look there. I need coffee stat and I still have 7 minutes before I can go in. Today for cleaning, I want to do the patio, the upstairs office, the guest room, and the guest bathroom, which sounds like a lot, but it's not really gonna be a lot because the sheets are already done, so it's just like literally freshening up there. Fake tan, I can cross that off. I need to do the floors still. I can cross off Whole Foods, and then I need to empty out the crap that's in my car. Oh, I want to get flowers too. How did I forget flowers? Flowers. I put fresh flowers in the guest room too, but I'll show you. They have this like $7 Whole Foods bouquet that you can split apart, and it looks really good in like 3 different vases, so that's what I usually get. $7. I put some in the guest bathroom, some on the guest nightstand, and then since the second guest room's getting used, I'll put some in there too. Even though no one really cares, it's me that cares. Maybe they care. I think it's just me that cares. I have so much fun doing this. Like I don't want to, because like logistically wise, I would love to run someone else's Airbnb or like someone else's bed and breakfast. Like the idea of embarking on that myself, like the business side of it isn't really like crazy interesting to me, but I would love to do like a bed and breakfast or something. I think that would be so fun. And I also probably wouldn't want to run someone else's because then I would get too attached and it wouldn't actually be mine, so I would have to have my own. Charleston's a really difficult city. I mean, like, I say that from what I know, maybe it's not, but from what I've heard and from what I've researched, Charleston is a very difficult city to like open an Airbnb in, as it kind of should be, in my opinion, because it's so hard to just like find housing here. There's like, I mean, there's a housing crisis everywhere, but downtown, I don't know, there's so many people that own like a second home or vacation home, and then there's so many people that want to like live here year round, and it's like that house is literally vacant. Like, can't someone be living in that one? I don't know. So Airbnbs are kind of difficult to get here because there's so many like coding restrictions and zoning restrictions and whatever, but I would be very interested in a Charleston Airbnb that like people could stay at. Like, how freaking cool would that be? Now I'm just rambling because Whole Foods isn't open, but maybe one day. So many things I want to do. So little time on earth. This is the one that I usually get for the guest rooms and split up. It's the Fields of Joy, and there's like a bunch of different mixes of it. Let's see. Oh, this one has like a little happiness bouquet. Like that would be perfect too. That's only $5.99. All right, well, since this one's on sale, I might as well just do the $10 one since I'm breaking it apart into 3 things today. How does this guy look? Oh, no, wait a minute. How did I didn't see this guy. That is pretty. I think I'll do that one. They have these little guys too, which are also perfect, but I think I'm gonna stick with this one. Good enough. I'm not like very experienced with cheese boards, so I'm following this shopping list that I found on Pinterest, and I grabbed some blackberries and raspberries because I can eat those off of the board if they don't fit on. I just want to have something to fill some of the space. But this is what I'm talking about with those local stickers, like local Charleston, South Carolina. So I'm gonna get one of these, and then like these ones are local, but they're local from Roswell, Georgia. So like I personally wouldn't get those when I can get this. So that'll be for the welcome basket. And then down here there's like local Charleston sea salt. Well, that's not it. It looks like this, but they must be out of it. So like I've gotten that in the past. I just seriously look for those tiny little red things on whatever aisle I'm in, and sometimes I'm surprised by what's local. We've reached the crackers. I really like Simple Mills. That's my favorite cracker. This one's so good. The rosemary and sea salt, so I'll get that. It's like a fun cracker. And then I should probably get a plain one too. Oh, better buckwheat. No, I'll stick to what I know. I think I'm gonna do these, the originals. Are there any up there? I would have gotten like the regular pita if they had them, but these will do. So 2 different types of crackers, some fruit, my half and half, and some olives. Do I want this? I feel like they have a wider selection somewhere else. Let me grab some olives. Well, I got all green olives, but they're like different kinds. I hope they don't ask which is which because I have no memory. Okay, I grabbed a couple more things for the basket, some cheese, and then an energy drink for later because I'm definitely gonna need that. And I think that's all I need here. So I'm gonna run over to the liquor store, and actually maybe I'll grab a coffee before I head out of here like I said I would. This is how that bouquet splits up. I do 1 like larger vase for the bathroom, and then like I said 2 smaller. This is a literal cup because I couldn't find my other small vase, but 2 smaller vases like this, just bud vases for the nightstand. It's usually just like 1 because it's rare that both guest rooms are in use, but today they are. So 2 little ones, 1 big one for the bathroom, and then bottled water. I got the welcome basket stuff sitting out, and I did end up getting a coffee, and it's honestly so good. I just got a plain iced latte. I don't do flavoring or anything, but I do like the taste of their espresso, and I get whole milk too. So honestly, it's kind of hard to mess up a whole milk latte, but 10 out of 10. I would totally get this again. This is the primary guest room if you've never seen it before. I just have a white bed in here, nightstands, nothing crazy. This has been my guest room setup for the past 2 places I lived in, I think. This bed frame is so cool because it has storage. Like these are drawers right here, so I'll keep like extra towels and bedding and stuff in there. I already washed the bedding and the duvet like when the last people stayed, so that's ready to go. I have some fresh towels set out. This is a Charleston print, so it's very like Charleston, welcome to the beach type of vibes in here. The blue on the walls was unexpected when I toured this place virtually because I didn't see it before I moved in. The walls in here were white, so at first I was really thrown off, but now I like really like it. I leaned into it with some blue pillows, and I like made it like coastally with a jute rug. I have like the Charleston guide right here. Smells like salty air, ocean escape candle. Like it's very beachy here. There's a bench at the end of the bed. There's that little thing. Once you move the towels, you can like put some luggage or like a backpack right there, and then you have this desk right here. But other than that, there's not a lot of room in here for people to like actually put their stuff, and this closet is filled with my stuff. I did just add 3 lopsided command hooks on the back. There could be better, could be worse, on the back of this door for like wet towels. So there's somewhere to hang that so they're not in the guest bathroom when there's this many people staying, so you can kind of keep your towel like away from other people's. And then right here you can actually fit like roller luggage. If you were to zip it up, you can put it right there. But this is the guest room. I need to vacuum in here. These are extra blankets, and then this is a little sneak preview of what I've been talking about with the welcome baskets. I just threw some stuff in here that I had already planned for them, and I'm gonna add those couple things that I bought at Whole Foods today. I always try and get some sort of snack too, so that it's kind of like a mini bar, like the water, the snack. Not that you would be snacking on shower steamers, a candle, or spicy margarita salt, but the popcorn is kind of a snack, and I like to put saltwater taffy in here kind of as a filler because I think that's cute. Outside of the guest room, I have these chairs which actually serve as, I guess, like a seating area if you're waiting to use the bathroom, but you can also open your suitcases right here. I've started to tell guests that like feel free to like move those pillows somewhere and just open up your roller like right here since it's right off of the bedroom. I think that's kind of nice. And these towels and these command strips are for the other guest room, so we can go look at that. This room is an office, and in the background there's this chair which doesn't look like much, mainly because it's piled with bedding right now, but it's a really cute just like white chair from, I believe this is from Crate & Barrel, and it opens into a twin size bed. This is probably one of my most favorite pieces of furniture in the whole place. I also really love this rug. It's a shame that I love so many things in here and it rarely gets any screen time because I never film up here, but there's another nightstand side table thing right here. Another little welcome basket I have started with a candle and body butter. I'll put some more stuff in there too. too. Same lamp from Lulu and Georgia that's in the other guest room. And then this I need to hang back up because I took it down for something and I need to move that back up. So I need to get command strips for that, which is what these are for. So I'm just gonna get this room situated, vacuum up here, and then I'll probably clean the bathroom. I've recently made a few upgrades to the guest area. I feel like I'm always like adding something else. Most recently I added a handheld shower head. I don't really think anyone's gonna use it like more than that one. I'm kind of interested to see. I use a different diverter. That's what that thing is called, where you can like add something else to it. I use a different one than I have on my own shower. So I'm interested to see if this one that I got on Amazon affects the water pressure of this. So maybe I should shower up here one time and just see how it works out. But that is gonna make cleaning the shower so much easier. And Canopy asked if I wanted another one of these for up here, and I was like, heck yeah, because I mean, even if no one uses it, like it'll make cleaning the shower a breeze. So speaking of, it's already clean from the last time. I try and do like a cleaning turnover thing right after people leave, so that in situations like this, I'm not scrambling to do like true cleaning. It's just more setup stuff. Speaking of setup, I have some extra toiletries in here for people to use, like toothbrushes, mouthwash, shaving cream, razors, dry shampoo, stuff that people have forgotten in the past, toothpaste. And then I pretty much have this on the back of like every toilet, but just like tampons, poopery. There's toilet brush right there. Just put a fresh roll of toilet paper out. So I really just need to do like sink, toilet, mirror type cleaning in here, and then the flowers. Got the welcome basket set out, beer, popcorn, honey, margarita salt, shower steamer, candle, saltwater taffy, postcard. That is all made. Put out the waters and the flowers. Don't be fooled, this isn't plugged in because the hatches, all the hatches in my house broke at once. It was really frustrating. I need to get it fixed. Should probably just put it away so it's not misleading, but whatever. There's a hair on my lampshade. This little setup is all done. And so is this little twin guest room too. 2 towels set out, sheets, 2 waters, even though only one person is sleeping in here, clearly. Can you imagine if I put 2 people in here? That would be so funny. I mean, not for them, but 2 waters just for the sake of having 2. Flowers, little welcome basket, beer, candle, body butter, hot sauce. If you're wondering why this one is like smaller, A, because it's for 1 person, but also B, because I think they'll come back and like have like a full weekend like on their own with their significant other. So with that on the horizon, I was like, I'm just gonna make like a little one, and then I'll do like the whole shebang when they come back. Put a hook on the back of this door for towels too, and I think we're done. Hung that up too, clearly.